Dietrich Enns, his first major league game since 2021, 34 years old. And as A.J. Hinch said before the game, the reason he's here, as he told Dietrich, is you can help us win. And that's all somebody wants to hear as they're traveling all over the continents and all over the globe to pursue something that they feel like is still in them. And that might be the coolest part of this, is you chase it because you want to show yourself that it's still there. And today it is for Dietrich Enns. Tigers baseball, Dietrich Enns back on a major league mound. He is greeted by a first pitch swing, and this should be his first out in 4 years or so. Torres makes the catch.
Ground ball softly to short. Javi Baez will charge field and flip to Torkelson at first. Rooker grounds out, 3 pitches, 2 outs. 2-2, swing and a miss, fastball up and in at 94. Crowd loves it. What a terrific first inning for Dietrich Enns, making his first appearance in the major league since 2021.
The sun's shining just in time for Jeffrey Springs.
6-5, 4.24 earned run average. Swung on and missed. Down he goes. He gets him on the slider. It's a 1-2-3 first for Springs.
Well, it's been a good start to the ball game for Mr. Enns. Quick 3 up, 3 down inning for the left-hander to start.
Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Enns on the mound. He'll run toward first. A little easy toss to Spencer Torkelson. Fields his position well as well.
That is ball 4. It's the first base runner of the game, and Austin Wynns will bat.
Hot shot to short, down to Anita, fielded by an easy flick to Torres at second base for the force on Urshela. Hit hard on the 0-2, but a ground ball. Dietrich Enns is through 2 innings. Just 1 base runner so far. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Spencer Torkelson leads off for the Tigers. Bottom of the second inning, we're scoreless. Fly ball left field. This one's deep. Got some carry to it. And gone! Number 17 for Spencer Torkelson. Tigers jump on top 1-0 in the second.
Been 10 games since Spencer Torkelson hit a home run, and you just felt like Gary Carpenter the other night. A big swing was coming from him, and it did today. Jeffrey Springs went back to the well a little too often, threw that changeup again.
So make it 1-0 Tigers. Here's Torres. Weakly hit ball over towards second. Dragging Urias to his left, throws low. A slow stretch right there from Urshela as he slides down to the seat of his pants, but he's got it for the first out.
Boy, and Urshela did a nice job, and he just was able to stretch out far enough and keep his foot on the bag to get Perez.
Bases clear with 2 outs. Lefty-righty matchup here for Jeffrey Springs. Winds, kicks, throws. Sent deep, out to center field. Clark is going back towards the track, towards the wall, against the wall, and reaching up, Clark takes it away. Well, he's had some pretty spectacular catches over the last month. I would call that one routine for Denzel Clark. Welcome back to Southeast Michigan, to the Eastern Michigan Eagle, Max Schumann. The pitch, high bouncing ball, weakly hit towards third. Charging, bare hand, effort, and it's bobbled by Javi Baez. And Schumann is aboard. Little infield single. And Max has a stolen base.
And that's how quickly Max Schumann can impact the ball game.
It's ball 4, 2 on, nobody out for Jacob Wilson, who is a very accomplished hitter at his spry age of 23.
Lifted out to right center field. That is twisting back. And there to make the catch in right field. Tagging is Schumann. He heads to third.
Vance is one of the 2 base runners. Runners at first and third now for the dangerous Brent Rooker.
McKinstry's ready. Torres the turn. That's your double play.
Dietrich Enns gets the ground ball. Beautifully turned by McKinstry, and Torres around the horn. 5-4-3. We head to the bottom of the third. Tigers hold on to the 1-0 lead.
Meadows is hitting just 172 this year.
7th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2, ground ball, base hit into left. That's a really nice at-bat. Squeezed it in between Wilson and Muncy.
So it'll be a full count walk to Gleyber Torres, first and second now.
Well, Jahmai Jones popped out to short his first time.
Jahmai Jones on the ground, third base side. It's past Muncy, down the left field line. 1 run is in. Here comes number 2. Throw to the plate is late.
An error puts Jones at second. The Tigers score 2 and take a 3-0 lead in the third. I am impressed with the way Dietrich Enns got out of his first jam of the day. 2 men on, nobody out, and the 2 toughest hitters, Wilson and Rooker, coming up. He gets 3 outs.
Strike 3 again. Second time he's punched out Kurtz, who hit the big home run last night. There's strike 3, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Enns.
He's just throwing homing missiles in here now.
1-2 line drive softly to short, gloved by Javi Baez. Popped out of the glove for a moment, a little snow cone, but he ended up making the catch in a 1-2-3-4. Enns goes through the heart of the order, the 3, 4, 5 hitters with ease.
Zach McKinstry, the only other major league player to have attended Central Michigan University that's active right now.
That ball is lashed into right field. Zach McKinstry up the alleyway. He wants 2 bases, and Zach gets what he wants. It's a 1-out double here in the 4th.
You know Zach McKinstry can hit a line drive. What you also should know by now is that he runs the bases with reckless abandon.
J.K. Simmons is here. Hi, J.K.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great now that we're up 3-0 and Z-Mac just turned a single into a double. That was ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Crazy.
Could you run like that?
Absolutely. Back in the day, yeah, for sure.
You get out of the box well.
Yeah.
Were you more of a power hitter?
Yeah, of course I was on the right. I was a right-handed hitter, so.
You hit
I mean, power and speed. I was a 5-tool guy.
Yeah.
Here's a tapper, third base side. Muncy, no chance.
Nice.
You love that. I know you love that.
Well, especially after both Javi and Torque hit balls that are home runs in, 23 ballparks?
Yeah, 43 other ballparks.
Yeah.
That's...
By the way, one of my favorite calls of the year was just a few games ago when Winsell made his second outfield assist, and you're saying, and he wants second, and that is a terrible idea.
Runners go again. 2-2. Well, goes. One runner went, and now there's a Baez McKinstry pickle. They choose second base. They'll throw it to Muncy in a moment.
So
McKinstry is gonna get hung up for long enough to get Javi to second. That was the right call, J.K. You said one runner went. They both had started, and then one slammed on the brakes, the other did not.
Yeah, well, Zach shut it down.
At least McKinstry did the damage control to get Javi to second before he got tagged out. So,
Dirks, what do you got on that? What's the call there?
Yeah, so basically Javi was trail runner. You always follow the lead runner.
Oh, that's ball 4. Rogers takes a walk.
So Meadows will be the hitter. It's going to be left on left.
Ground ball softly up the middle. Arias will field throw and get Parker Meadows by a step and a half at first base.
Dietrich Enns is 62 pitches deep in a 3-0 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. There's strike 3.
Nice.
4th punch out for Enns.
That fastball's been on point. 93, 94, just by guys.
Yeah.
Zach 1 for 2 today. Line drive double.
3-2, rope to left, and this is down. Schumann couldn't get over there. It's a 2-out single for McKinstry, who yet again has 2 hits.
Zach McKinstry now 9 for 10, stealing bases.
Scooped up by Muncy, spins around, he throws offline. Now coming home is McKinstry. The throw to the plate is in time to get McKinstry. Nice job by Urshela.
Austin with the tag, gets the A's out of it without a Tiger score.
Second hit for Meadows. He's starting to heat up. He gets aboard with 1 out and turns it over to Gleyber Torres, who is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Torres at the plate. He swings. It's a high fly ball to right, deep, going back. Rooker at the fence, looking up, and it's gone! A home run! That ball just kept carrying to right. Gleyber Torres, 2-run shot with 1 out here in the 3rd, his 8th of the year, and the Tigers have a 5-0 lead.
Tigers have 2 on with nobody out in the 8th inning.
Traffic for TJ against Zach McKinstry.
Line drive down the right field line. It's a base hit for Zach McKinstry. This will be extra bases. Torkelson will score. Perez being waved to third. Joey Core's got that left arm waving, and he was running third. Coming home, throw way up in the air. Perez scores. McKinstry ends up on third. 2 more runs for the Tigers in a 7-0 lead.
Here is the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Tigers with a 7-0 lead in the 8th, the 2-1. Line drive to left field, sinking, caught. McKinstry coming home, throw way up the line. Soderstrom not much behind that throw. Sacrifice fly for Jake Rogers. He gets to contribute. 8-0 Tigers in the 8th.
Will Vest is on. If you're saying, hey, Will Vest, he's been closing games, high leverage guy, all this stuff. He hasn't thrown since last Thursday. It's been a week. So this is one of those get him an inning, get him into a game.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him. 97 bottom rail. 2 outs in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball to second base. Sliding backhand to stop by Torres. Gets up, throws. Tigers win.
8-0 your final score, and Dietrich Enns was phenomenal in his first major league outing in about 4 years. What a story, and congratulations.